can't do it. This one's easy. Listen to your parents. Eat fruit and vegetables. Stay focused. Respect others. My advice is you should work in the Navy. Be a buddy, not a bully. Be strong. Go to the doctor and be healthy every day. Be safe. Become a teacher. If you graduate all of the classes, you get to go to be a grown-up. Don't talk over other people. Keep your hands and feet to yourself. Be nice to people and be kind. Don't jump off your bed without something fluffy. Don't get arrested. Do a good job. Collect. If someone is bleeding, just put a Band-Aid on them. Boom, the end of the story.
What an exciting day. Being here to celebrate you, our graduates, is my favorite part of being your school board chair. It is obvious on all of your faces that you have been looking forward to this day for a long time. Your family, teachers, school administrators, and your friends have also been eagerly anticipating your graduation. They are all excited about who you will become and the contributions you will make to our community, our Commonwealth, and this world. For 13 years, your routine and schedule were set for you. Now, the choices are yours, and you'll have the ultimate responsibility for those choices. Many people in your life have been working to make sure you are prepared to meet the challenges you will face. I know that you will prove that you are ready. Today, I congratulate you on the culmination of your time in Chesapeake Public Schools, and I wish you all the best as you walk out of here today and into your adult life. All of the opportunities of the world are now yours. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Welcome to the commencement exercises for the class of 2023. It's my honor to join everyone in attendance today as we celebrate the academic and personal success of this year's graduating class. Today is a special moment for you and your family and represents an opportunity to reflect on all of your accomplishments over the past 13 years of school. Graduating from high school is an important milestone, a milestone that leads directly to a successful future. I am confident that future will be bright, thanks not only to your dedication to your coursework, but also your ability to maintain a balance between academics, sports, clubs, jobs, friendships, and many other responsibilities. And while today is about your achievements, I also encourage you to take time to remember and thank all of those who helped you get here. Your parents, family members, teachers, teammates, and friends have been and will continue to be your biggest supporters. Don't be afraid to lean on them during this next phase of your life. You have a whole community cheering you on, but that support doesn't end here. Transitions can be challenging, but you've already proven that you can meet and overcome any obstacle. Whether you are entering the workforce, the military, or an institution of higher learning, I am confident that you are prepared for the world which awaits you, and that the world is also awaiting your valuable contributions. Whatever course your future takes, it is my sincere hope that you will look back on your years in Chesapeake Public Schools fondly and with pride. Congratulations, class of 2023. Your next adventure awaits, and we're excited to see where it leads you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the procession of Great Bridge High School's class of 2023.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the presentation of colors as we honor our country with the playing of the national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Good evening. I am Ryan Poff, president of the Great Bridge High School class of 2023. On behalf of all of my classmates, I am pleased to be the first to welcome you all to our graduation ceremony tonight. This is a big night, one we have all been waiting for, and we are so grateful for the presence of our families and friends and the faculty and staff who are here to help us celebrate. Now please welcome to the podium the very proud principal of Great Bridge High School, Mr. Jeffrey Johnson, who will introduce our distinguished guests and give his remarks.
Thank you, Ryan. We'd like to recognize some special guests who are with us today. I ask that those being recognized to stand as your name is called and remain standing until everyone in your group has been recognized. Please hold your applause until the entire group is introduced. Members of the Chesapeake School Board who are with us today are seated in the back of the arena in section 201, and they include Ms. Angela Swigert, School Board Chair, along with board members Mr. Samuel Boone Jr., Mr. Michael Lamonia, Ms. Kim Scott, Dr. Brittany Walker. Ladies and gentlemen, your school board. From our central office, we have our superintendent, Dr. Jared A. Cotton. Would you please stand to be recognized? Would members of the superintendent's cabinet who are in attendance today please stand as a group at this time to be recognized? We really appreciate you guys joining us in this celebration tonight. So good evening, graduates, parents, and special guests. It is always gratifying to address you all on this special night of commencement. A Wildcat graduation is a beautiful thing to behold. Great Bridge High School has a tradition of producing exemplary students, and you, the class of 2023, are no exception. Everyone here today Your parents, relatives, faculty, friends, myself, we are all extremely proud of you. So let's take a look at some important numbers. Your class is the 116th to graduate from Great Bridge High School. Yes. "459 of you entered as freshmen on September 3rd, 2019, and today, 437 will graduate. It's impressive. 127 of you graduate with a 4.0 or higher grade point average. Good job. Even more impressive, 304 students, or 70% of the class, are honor graduates with a 3.0 GPA or higher. You are all truly an amazing group of students according to the numbers, but you are all just not about numbers. About a month ago, I posed the following question to some of our seniors tonight. What school experience or belief comes to mind when you hear our school's motto, Wildcats Unite, Stronger Together? Here are a few of the responses I received. Landon Swain points to the relationships built between students and teachers. He wrote, "I think of all the students and teachers working together to make a healthy school environment for everyone. Every teacher that I had in my senior year has guided me to being a better student and a better person. The bonds I have made with some of my teachers have made my senior year unforgettable." Camille Kershaw appreciates the strength of our Wildcat families and the larger community. She wrote, "During my junior year of high school, I, along with 2 other students, had the opportunity to be crowned the national winners of the annual Samsung Solve for Tomorrow competition in New York City. Our motto resonates with me because we were also crowned the Community Choice winners. The never-ending support from our Wildcat families enabled us to win such a prestigious title." Matthew Kemfe adds to the sentiment when he writes, "I think of the strong sense of community that has been built up by students and staff here. Even after being tested by COVID, it still stands strong. It inspires me along with many others, and it represents the courage and support that our school gives us to reach our goals." Alexander Mahamadtaj offers, "I think of all the times that I've been surrounded by friends and adults that I trust. This school has shaped me to become the best person I possibly could have become." Leah Woodard draws on her experiences in student leadership and writes, "The SCA is a strong unit. We come together to make the school bigger, better, and more beautiful for all. Teamwork makes the dream work, baby." Nice. Anasia Harper Boone remembers that our unity is exemplified, yes, our unity is exemplified in the memories that we make. She writes, "The school experience that comes to mind is the Winter Pep Rally. Everyone cheered, the students, the teachers, on all the activities, and how even Mr. Johnson and Officer Ryder got patted in the face." Anasia, I remember that all too well. I could read many more student responses, but the common theme is that we were able to unite to support each other in good times and in difficult times throughout the school year. You will remember these experiences for many years to come. We know more than ever before that we are certainly stronger together. Tonight, I'm challenging you to continue to seek out experiences that will shape who you are as a person and make you stronger. And give back to those less fortunate. This will keep you grounded and appreciative of the opportunities that you have been afforded. And as you mature and navigate through life, this will all come full circle. You will provide life-changing experiences for others. And in turn, you will have your life changed. And as your principal, you did that for me. You provided me with experiences and memories that will last a lifetime. And in closing, class of 2023, you will certainly be missed at Great Bridge High School. As you leave today, I extend to each and every one of you my heartiest congratulations and personal best wishes. I hope that each of you will find success, happiness, and peace in the years to come. Now please welcome to the podium our salutatorian, Andrew Mooney, who is graduating with a 5.025 GPA. Congratulations. Andrew will be a Monroe Scholar at the College of William and Mary in the fall.
You know, I asked for a step stool, but they wouldn't give me one, so we'll have to make do with some microphone adjustments here. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. Students, family, friends, faculty, honored guests, and anyone else who decided to show up, it is great you are all able to make it. I was not expecting such a big crowd, but it may actually be a good thing because you all might be a bit more understanding of my nervousness throughout this speech. In fact, it was nervousness that inspired my talking points for today. In the weeks leading up to this momentous night, I was tasked with the creation of a short graduation speech, the speech you are hearing right now. As any high school student would, I procrastinated for as long as I could, but when the time came for me to write my speech, I was having trouble thinking of something profound and meaningful to say. I realized that I was as stressed to go to graduation as I was for any of the biggest tests I had taken in my high school career, and in that moment of clarity, I understood something crucial for us all to keep in mind. As we begin to move on to bigger and better things, it becomes more and more important to focus on the present. I'm not saying that looking to our past for guidance and our future for inspiration is not beneficial, because it certainly is. But when we do such things, it's easy to lose ourselves and miss the great times we are currently experiencing. As I worried about doing our class's past accomplishments justice and encouraging everyone in the audience to do great things in the future through my speech, I allowed some of the joys of the final quarter of senior year to pass me by. When I realized this, I made a change. I started to do things that were much more valuable than any retrospective or prospective thinking could ever be. And interestingly, in my decision to stop worrying about my speech, I understood exactly what I would write it about. Sometimes the best way to find the answers we are looking for is to stop searching. Now, don't tell everyone you meet in the future that my salutatorian told me to procrastinate and avoid all my problems, because that is certainly not what I'm saying. I just want you to know that sometimes it's okay to have fun, to relax. When you lay in bed at night, don't agonize over the things you could have said 2 months ago or fret about the plans you have 2 months from now. When you lay in bed, go to sleep. When you wake up the next morning, be happy that you woke up at all. I challenge everyone here today to appreciate the things you've accomplished. Look forward to the things you will do, but most importantly, focus on the present and be happy with the here and now. Before I leave the podium, I would like to thank God, my parents, my brother, all my other amazing family, and my wonderful friends for giving me the tools I needed to accomplish what I have. Have a great night, and congratulations to the graduates.
Good evening, Wildcat families. I am Carrie Smith, Assistant Principal at Great Bridge High School. At this time, we would like to recognize our Great Bridge High School Leadership Award recipients. These seniors were nominated by the Great Bridge High School faculty for demonstrating extraordinary leadership, unimpeachable conduct, and unselfish service to school and community. These students are wearing special medals recognizing their selection for this, the highest honor Great Bridge High School bestows upon a graduate. Please stand to be recognized as I call your name and remain standing. Please hold all applause until all recipients have been called. Kira Delapaz, Ethan McNair, Ethan Callahan, Ryan Poff, Lydia Hall, Natalie Bowen, Andrew Mooney, William Harrell, Alexa Kundrat, Adam M. Sika, Jacob Blocher, Ali Bourgeois, Ian Ferguson, Emma Wadovic, Andrew Gillis. Congratulations to all the Great Bridge High School Leadership Award recipients. Please be seated. Many of our seniors have been awarded scholarships by colleges, universities, the military, and employers. Individual scholarships and awards for this year are acknowledged in your graduation program insert, and as of June 1st, total $4,369,847.59. Congratulations to the class of 2023 for your many achievements. Now, please welcome back to the podium our senior class president, Ryan Puff. Ryan will graduate with a 4.61 GPA and will attend James Madison University in the fall and plans to study finance.
Good evening, Wildcat friends and family. Thank you all for coming, and congratulations, graduating class of 2023. When preparing my speech for today, I had trouble deciding what to write about. In a Google Meet call during my AP Gov class, I had the opportunity to ask a US Congresswoman we were talking with if she had any advice on how to give a good speech. She told me the key to writing a great speech is to pick 3 things I want the audience to hear. Just by coincidence, I have 3 things to leave you with tonight. First, value and appreciate the people in your life. After high school, we will set out on our own paths and each do wonderful things. High school is not like any other place. It's the last time where we can see all of our friends every day and where we can learn and grow together. I urge you not to take this for granted. After all, it's our friends that have made high school so special. Gracie Costner leading the charge on the dance floor, Owen firing up our student section at football games, the SCA filling our pep rallies with energy. Without our friends, high school wouldn't have been the same. So I encourage you to maintain those friendships. This brings me to the second point. Seize opportunities when they arise. All too often, people choose not to go out and do something because they're afraid it won't be fun, or they just don't feel like it. If I had that mentality, I never would have found volleyball, which has become a large part of my life, and I wouldn't be giving this speech to you right now. So go out to that work event or to that community gathering, because you never know what could happen. You could find yourself a new group of friends to be a part of, discover a new passion, or maybe even meet your hero, someone like Mr. Johnson. So many things have happened from our time in high school together. Between the dances, one lunch, pep rallies, and sports games, each one bringing unforgettable memories that wouldn't have been possible without showing up. As we graduate and move on to college, the workforce, the military, or whichever path you may choose, I implore you all to get out there and take a chance on what may be a life-changing experience. The third and final idea I want to leave you all with is to find something that drives you and then work hard at it. Procrastination is something all too familiar for a lot of us, myself included. Even while working on this speech, I sat thinking, what are the odds I can hit a buzzer beater and wait to knock this thing out the day of graduation? Don't be like that. Find something to motivate you and then chase that thing with energy and enthusiasm. Whether it's to help people, to be the best at something, or to become successful, just find your motivation and let it lead you into the future. Before I close my remarks, I'd like to take the time to shout out a few people from my time at Great Bridge. To Mr. Jonah Layden, thank you for all of your help as my vice president. Shout out to all of my friends for making high school the best part of my life yet. Thank you to the teachers and administrators who assisted me in my high school journey. Thank you to my family for supporting me and pushing me to be my best. Lastly, thank you, God, for giving me this opportunity today. Class of 2023, please remember these 3 things. Appreciate and value the people in your lives, seize every opportunity presented to you, and find your passion and work hard for it. I hope that the lessons you've learned at Great Bridge stick with you and serve you well. I couldn't have asked for a better class to be a part of, and it's been an honor serving you. Mr. President, out.
Good evening, Wildcats. I am Ashley Bullock, Assistant Principal at Great Bridge High School. We would now like to recognize groups of students who have exhibited Great Bridge pride through activities and achievements. Pride stands for positivity, respect, involvement, dedication, and ethical behavior. And we are so proud of our outstanding Wildcats who embody these qualities. Will the following groups of students please stand to be recognized for your pride? Students who have completed a course of study at the Chesapeake Career Center. Students who have attended the Governor's School for the Arts. Student athletes who represent Great Bridge High School on the field of play. Academic competitors in Scholastic Bowl, forensics, yearbook, or theater. Members of our Air Force JROTC unit. Any military-connected students or any military-connected families. Musicians who marched, played, or sang in a Great Bridge High School ensemble. Student leaders who serve in SCA. Student leaders who serve in class office. Student leaders who serve as a club officer. Student leaders who serve as a Wildcat ambassador. Finally, if you have received a pride praise from a teacher because of your hard work or positive influence in class, please stand. We recognize that there are many paths that have brought us here tonight and that there are many paths to success in our lives beyond high school. Our Great Bridge Pride will get us there. Best of luck to all of us as we go forth in leadership and service to the world. Now please welcome to the podium our Student Council Association President, Natalie Bowen. Natalie is graduating with a 4.66 GPA and will attend the Honors College at Virginia Commonwealth University in the fall, where she plans to major in history and cinema.
Good evening, fellow classmates, friends, families, and faculty. It is a privilege and honor to be at this podium today. Those of you who know me know that I've dreamt of being student council president since kindergarten. However, this green cap and gown was never a part of my plan. I was not raised as a Wildcat, despite now being a third-generation graduate of Great Bridge High School. I went to Cedar Road Elementary as a kid, and for the better part of my life, I assumed that I'd grow up to be a Grassfield Grizzly. Then, right before 9th grade, my family packed up and moved to the other side of Waters Road. My 14-year-old self could not have imagined standing up here right now without all of my childhood friends. But I know my younger self would be glad to hear that I got something so much better, the culture here at Great Bridge. If you spend a couple hours at Great Bridge, you'll quickly learn two things. One, Mr. Johnson is very proud to be our principal. And two, we preach tradition and pride. Tradition and pride is walking into school every morning and passing by a brick with my dad's name on it. It's cramming all 1,700 students into the gymnasium for a winter pep rally, or tying green and gold ribbon onto the handles of everyone's car for homecoming, or even going to school extra early on game days just to hear the drumline play. Tradition and pride is having the same PE teacher my dad had 30 years ago. It's painting posters in Roy's Alley next to the picture of my aunt in the class of 2006 frame, or staying after school till midnight to decorate the hallways for a spirit week. Tradition and pride is going from aspiring Grizzly to being the literal Wildcat mascot. It's having the loudest and proudest student section in all of Chesapeake, even if we're losing. It's being told by teachers and students that seeing me and my friends on Wake Up Wildcats is the best part of their day. Tradition and Pride is becoming best friends with another CRE Dolphin only 10 months before graduation, who I never would have met if it weren't for Student Council. You see, to me, Tradition and Pride is about having fun, making memories, and unapologetically embracing the green and gold. Great Bridge has been around for over a century. That's 116 years of culture and traditions built up over time, some of which may be problematic. But what I love best about being a Wildcat in 2023 is the people in this class who have worked to redefine what tradition and pride means by building a culture of inclusivity, kindness, and respect. Like Andre and Adam, who are largely responsible for the creation of our racially unified community club. Or Ian and Jenna, who started the Kindness Club back up. And Alex and Emily, who were a part of the very first Wake Up Wildcats crew. And especially my friends and I on Scholastic Bowl, who led us to a second place win at States, along with Emma and Alexa and the rest of the all-female forensics team. We all proved that being a nerd can be cool too. We all know that Great Bridge has produced some of the best wrestlers in the state, but so many of us in the class of 2023 demonstrate that Great Bridge also has some of the most creative, most passionate, most dedicated students in the 757. And don't get me wrong, I'm all for tradition, but one of the most important things I've ever learned is that traditions can change, and sometimes they should. I came to Great Bridge thinking that tradition and pride was only about school spirit and sports. But now, as I'm leaving, I'm glad that I and so many of my classmates have made a difference. And I hope my sister and all future generations of Wildcats continue to create new traditions and take pride in challenging the status quo. It has been an honor serving as your Student Council President. Thank you and congratulations.
Good evening. I am Karen Black, Assistant Principal for Instruction. Many of our graduates today are wearing special regalia for their exceptional academic performance. These honors are denoted in the graduation program. Graduates, please stand and remain standing as I recognize your achievement. Graduates who have been inducted into the National Honor Society are wearing white NHS stoles. Please stand and remain standing. Graduates who have maintained a grade point average of 4.0 or higher are wearing green and gold honor cords with their honor regalia. Please stand. Honor graduates with a final grade point average of 3.0 and higher are wearing gold honor stoles and tassels. Congratulations on your academic honors. Please be seated. It is now my distinct honor to introduce Great Bridge High School's valedictorian for the class of 2023, Lydia Hall. Lydia, who has achieved a grade point average of 5.04, will attend Purdue University in the fall, where she will study mechanical engineering.
Good evening, family and friends. We're all here tonight to celebrate our high school careers and bask in the joy of it coming to a close. Just like you all, I'm currently feeling the weight of high school stress slipping from my shoulders. However, just like many of you, over the next few weeks, I'm sure that I will feel overwhelmed with a new concern. How will I handle what comes next? Whether you are continuing your education, serving in the military, going into the workforce, or pursuing another path, I know that just like me, you will undoubtedly feel the stress that comes with stepping into an unknown future. I've decided to attend a college that is 13 hours away. In 2 months, I will find myself in a new school, in a new state, with new people, and that is terrifying to think about. Over the past few weeks, I've been stressing a lot about how I will tackle attending a college that is so far away from everything I know. How will I handle the drastic increase in snowfall that I experience each winter? How will I figure out how to order Amazon packages to my dorm? How will I deal with living in a place that does not sell sweet tea within 100 miles? My dad once told me something important that has stayed with me. If desire is your wishbone, then courage is your backbone, the guts to excel. This means that if we want something in life badly enough, no matter what it is, it will take courage to go get it. To me, courage is having the strength and ability to face something that frightens or scares me. Starting college in an unfamiliar environment scares me, so I must have the strength to face these fears and keep moving forward. No matter what your path is, it will take courage for you all to step into a new stage of your lives as well. It will take courage as you nervously walk into your first class in college where you know no one, sit down in one of the few empty seats, and introduce yourself to the kid next to you. It will take courage as you wipe your sweaty palms and still your shaking legs before your first big job interview. It will take courage to keep pursuing your goals when you encounter obstacles or distractions, and to stand by your convictions when others try to tell you that you aren't good enough. Courage is what gets us through the moments when we want to quit, and in the end, we will not only feel the satisfaction of accomplishing a goal, but we'll also know that our own fearlessness is strong enough to carry us through the challenges ahead. For the past 6 years, I've played field hockey. I'm devoted to the sport and I've always wanted to excel in it. For me, that meant dragging myself out of bed, putting on my clothes while half asleep at 5:30 a.m. to lift or go on runs. It meant staying an extra hour after practice to repeatedly drill the skills that I needed to improve on. It meant spending all weekend in the scorching sun or pouring rain at a turf complex instead of going to family events. I'm sure that all of you have your own versions of this. Maybe you are athletes too. Maybe you have had many late nights working on homework after a long club meeting. Maybe you've had to wake up before dawn or go to bed after midnight because of a job. What we all understand from this is that sometimes it takes courage to keep going. Courage is not just being brave enough to fight against a movie villain. It is having the self-discipline and strength to keep going when you want to quit or when others tell you that you cannot do something. When I first started playing, a coach told me that I would never be any good. Instead of listening to this coach, I decided to persevere. This determination allowed me to help my team win 3 state championships. None of the best things in life are easy. The path to all your greatest accomplishments and achievements will be filled with obstacles. You must trust that you have the courage to push through those obstacles and towards your goals. The accomplishments gained through difficulty are always the most rewarding. Every single one of you will be experiencing the real world and its responsibilities for the first time. When you come up on the stage to accept your diploma in a few minutes, do so bravely and be assured that our shared time at Great Bridge High School and the challenges we have overcome here have given us the courage to face any obstacles life throws at us. With this courage, just like my dad said, we will have the guts to excel in all of our endeavors. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Lydia. At this time, we will begin the awarding of diplomas. In maintaining an atmosphere benefiting this important occasion, we respectfully ask that you show appreciation for your graduate with only a brief applause to allow the next graduate's name to be heard by their own family and friends. Thank you in advance for observing this courtesy. Crispin Antonio Abad III. Antonio Adele Abud. Ella Fairchild Ackerman. Jasmine Jayana Adams. Nick Adams. Jordan Marley Aguilar. Preston Blake Alexander. Justin Lee Allison. Lisa Ann Anderson. Angelina Noelan Anderson. Desire Elizabeth Arnold. Olivia Claire Anderson. Genevieve Catherine Bachman. Adam William Bymel. Larich Michelle Baez. Colin Gregory Baker. Madison Gray Baker. Holly Jean Barnard. Delaney Elise Barreto. Michael Andrew Barron. Samantha Abigail Becker. Peyton Karen Belby. Caitlin Pauline Bell. Nathan Lucas Bell. Alaya Marie Benson. Jordan Carmel Berry. Dover Daniel Biscayo. Emmanuel Malik Blackwell. Mikkel Blackwell. Ayana Monet Bland. Jacob Tyler Blocher. Kamari Jasmine Boatner. Kwaran Tariq Boney. Caleb Alexander Bora. Simon Foster Boswell. Allie Marie Bourgeois. Natalie Marie Bowen. Aaron L. Bosman. Lauren Amy Bosman. Amaya Denise Braxton Bailey. Jacob Mitchell Breland. William Andrew Bernecki. Kylie Genevieve Bromwell. Kiana Marie Brooks. Anya Chanel Brown. Carson Nicole Brown. Carter Michael Brown. Jordan Michael Brown. Marion Antoine Brown. Shayana Taylor Brown. Sarah Jenny Bryan. Cameron Joseph Lee Bullock. Austin Seth Bergsteiner. Timothy DeAndrew Bergsteiner. Alyssa Noel Burks. Alyssa Catherine Burton. Xander David Bouchard. Megan Leanne Butner. Aiden Blaine Bird. Haley Marie Cadle. Aaron Seth Calhoun. Ethan Cole Callahan. Emily Lynn Capewell. Sophia Noel Ferrero Cardoso. Daniel Carrillo Suarez. Brittany Nicole Carter. Caitlin Lydia Carter. Destiny Lynn Carter. Devin James Carter. Jayla Simone Chapman. Emily Isabella Chavez. Nathaniel Timothy Cherry. Brandon Anthony Chiara. Ariana Marie Chicon. Matthew John Thomas Chinea. Megan Nicole Chittum. Kenya Elizabeth Clark. Josiah Philip Clark. Danielle Riley Clayton. Jordan Nathaniel Colbert. Kaylee Marie Comfort. Anthony Robert Connor. Micah Scott Connor. Samuel Allen Cook. Olivia Catalina Cork. Jenna Paige Corrigan. Gracie Ann Costner. Mackenzie Morgan Croft. Callie Nicole Crook. Jonathan Alexander Provetti. Haley Dawn Cummings. Christopher Robert Cummins, Jr. Evan Michael Paul Cunningham. Davis Joseph Curley. Sarah Priscilla Curling. Joshua Noah Curry. Grayson Paige Kurth. Sunsaray Alexis Curtis. Ajanique Monet Custis. Matthew Pacifico Dabu. Jordan Alexander Daniels. Naomi Ann Dosman. Tyrone Earl Davenport. Aiden Patrick Davern. Caroline Geraldine Davidson. Chevy Cato Davis. Isaac Christian Dehan. Nicholas Jaden Dehan. Colin Edward James Dean. Amanda Renee Deering. Jayla Michelle Deaton. Farah Lane Decker. Kira Leilani Delapaz. Alexandra Solieth Delgado. Johansi Deloach. Emma Rose DeMalley. Zachary Thomas Dennison. Mackenzie Lynn Dickens. Elijah Trace Dixon. Jacob Thomas Dooley. Eric Lee Duran. Audra Lynn Doughton. McKenna Leanne Dreyer. Kira Beverly Ducat. Wyatt Neil Dunbar. Aaliyah Michelle Dupree. Alexis Elizabeth Durand. Benjamin Riley Economy. Edie Vi Edwards. Adam James Emhoff. Caden Parker England. Riley James Patrick Evans. Riley Jean Fair. Skylar Renee Thelmy. Ian Cameron Ferguson. Yesenia Ayana Fernandez. Nishali Yvette Figueroa Martinez. McKenna Linnea Priest File. Olivia Michelle Fisher. Owen Carson Fitzgerald. Cohen Allen Forehand. Miracle Nashe Fowler. Connor Ryan Fox. Sean Tyrell Francis II. Ruby Grace Franklin. Kaya Michelle Frederick. Marley Jane Fritz. Brooke Lynn Frunton. Jack Futterman. Truman Davis Gabriel. Joseph Michael Garcia. Natalie Christina Gardia. Connor Joseph Garth. Sarah Eileen Garvey. Madison Elizabeth Gee. Jonas Joseph Giddis. Braden Michael Delphin Gilbert. Cullum Jack Gillespie. Merritt Lee Gowen. Matthew Logan Good. Caitlin Elizabeth Goodnow. Danye Savan Gray. Matthew Dylan Gregory. Mitchell James Griese. Jacqueline Amanda Griner. Trevor Hamilton Grosh. Andrew Kyle Gabor Gillis. Elise Marie Guys. Caleb Isaac Guthrie. Daniela Alexis Hall. Lydia Gabrielle Hall. Jonathan Russell Hansen. Anasia Kimberly Harper Boone. William Logan Harrell. Ashaya Tashawn Harris. Abigail Z. Hartwick. Kimberly Lynn Harvey. Lillian Grace Hastings. Jillian Jean Heffernan. Olivia Taylor Hines. Eleni Jolea Hilton. Kendall Hensler. Caleb Bryant Hurd. Hannah Elizabeth Higgins. Brandon James Hinshaw. Maria Isabel Mendoza Hippolito. Sydney Paige Holloway. Parker Christian Holm. Anna Lynn Hopkins. Amber Jordan Howe. Caitlin Elise Howe. Paris Whitney Howe. Terrence Darnell Howe Jr. William Darren Hughes. Latrell Taim Humphreys. Jabari Deshaun Hunt. Caden Aubrey Hutchinson. Landon Kyle Ilsley. Brett Charles Isabel. Jeray Jada Jacobs. Elam Prose Jacone. Sebastian Freddie Jacques. Avery Loren Gerald. Cody Ryan Johnson. Donovan James Johnson. Kiona Alexis Johnson. Darcy Ray Johnston. Brianna LaShawn Jones. Kylie Nicole Jones. Matthew Jaron Kempfee.
Essam Kalaparekal Mansour. Joseph Paul Kalinowski. Michael Francis Kiao II. Camille Dose Kersha Iega. Alexander Cole Kunis. Edward Prescott Kunis. Nari Sunny Kim. Damon Bray Kinchlow. Holden Patrick Kinsman. Tyler Vincent Kirchner. Marissa Lynn Klinger. Jarari Tyree Knight. India Jade Knowles. Jenna Lynn Kosen. Ava May Kaczynski. Theodore Klamanoff Kuzmanoff. Ethan Henry Kraft. Aiden Joseph Coolmy. Kyle Robert Coolmy. Alexa Marie Kundret. Autumn Janae Labor. Jack Heichel Lambert. Christian Thaddeus Landers. Devick Xavier Langarica. Aaliyah Arnasia Latham. Logan Alexander Lawhorn. Noah Benjamin Lawrence. Jonah Victor Layton. Esther Halo Lee. Charlotte Lingale Lindsay. Dylan Grace Licata. Savannah Dawson Lilly. Cariel Renee Lindsay. Dante Laquan Little. Jacob Philip Lacuna. Jediah Cassidy Lord. Preston George Love. Emily Laura McKay. Ethan Scott McKay. Heaven Myasia Malone. Carter Wayne Mann. William Michael Marsh. Lana Yates McCarthy. Aaliyah Soraya McLean. Emma Brooke McClellan. Kayla Rose McDonald. Christian Lee McGuire. Michaela Bernice McNair. Savanya Marie McShane. Sadie Paige Meyer. Brady Allen Miles. Joshua Charles Miles. Taylor Xavier Mitchell. Zanan Samaj Mitchell. Andrew Webb Mooney. Riley Mackenzie Moore. Sarai Omega Celia Morris. Brianna Morgan Mosier. Adriana Valentina Mosqueda Silva. Adam Ngasa Msika. Alexander Shaheen Muameta. Emily Rebecca Murphy. Nathaniel Lucas Nealon. Joshua Blaine Nelson Jr. Natalia Beatrice Nelson. Zachary Thomas Neville. Ayana Jade Newman. Stefania Von Nakdon Wynn. Xavier Min Wynn. Xavier Keon Nicholson. Timothy Robert Noble. Victoria Lynn Nolan. Joseph Richard Paul Novak. Henry Anyabuche Razaruke, Jr. Isabella Grace Ogles. Mackenzie Lane Olmstead. Caden Elizabeth Olson. Kiernan May Olson. Camone Ashley Ormsby. Allison Paige Orr. Jasiri Makai Orr Thompson. Nadaline Jabeli Ortez Gomez. Tuscan Charles Osborne. Cole Samuel Charles Osborne. Yara Osley. Nikias Callisto Ovali. Aiden Matthew Palmer. Anthony Vasilios Panioto. Lily Marin Parham. Kyle Christopher Pegram. Weston James Peterson. Tori Aaliyah Pettiford. Dylan Christopher Philbrick. Alexander Lee Pilkington. Ryan Alexander Poff. Madison Margaret Faye Polk. Jenna Grace Pond. Amelia Elizabeth Polk. Cody Joseph Poole. Jenna Lauren Powell. Jeremiah Cornelius Powell. Mackenzie Joe Powell. Yasmin Janae Powell. Jacob Glenn Precise. Jayla Dawn Reich. Brandon Ray Riquizo. Jordan Heinrich Riquizo. Carolina Andrea Reynoso. Ethan Andrew Richardson. Grace Ashlyn Richter. Desiree Hope Riddick. Kylie Eileen Ringwald. Adelaide Curran Robb. Trinity Marie Robinson. Cyrus Benjamin Rogers. Stephanie Jane Rosati. Kendall Nicole Rose Galbraith. Rhett Matthew Rosenthal. Parker Sinclair Rowden. Ethan Cody Royce. Dalton Michael Russell. Alexandria Linnell Ryal. Hamza Saeed Safdar. Amani Jewel Salas. Muhammad Aid Salah. Jasmine Corrine Samuel. Anthony Douglas Sanders. Reese Armand Sandoval. Cameron Clay Gaither Sanford. Kiana Avery May Sanford. Justin Sanyabanez. Thomas Anthony Sasso Jr. Megan Dolores Schuerman. Paige Caitlin Schmidt. Ayana Lalabella Sila. Akiva Monique Senthill. Zachary Paul Sessoms. Thomas John Seymour. Kieran Morgan Sheffield. Amari Tanae Sheree. Shania Kimani Clarice Singletary. Nathaniel Brian Skipper. Michael Jacob Sloan. Joshua David Smith. Nevaeh Jatera Solomon. Dion Jermaine Spencer Jr. Aiden Kevin Springer. Ryan Patrick St. Martin. Morgan K. Standridge. Avery Grace Dennis Stewart. Zion McCoy Stith. Landon Gary Swain. Cooper West Sykes. Olivia Paige Tackett. Tyler Michael Tate. Brennan Christopher Taylor. Haley Jordana Taylor. Willow Marie Terrell. Quinn Riley Rose Thompson. Reagan Elizabeth Thompson. Xander Ace Tipton. Brady David Todd. Cameron Cole Todd. Nadia Raquel Tollender. Shane Alexander Topping. Scarlett Ray Anna Ray Traver. Aaron Lamar Turner. Julia Marie Baldwin Tyler. Andre Lindsay Rivera Vielle. Garth Stone Van Sickle. Jace Sutler Vasilev. Emma Grace Wadovic. Kelsey Marie Wagner. Trinity Genesis Wallace. Tristan Leon Wandre. Caden A. Ward. Grady Van Ward. Liam Joseph Ward. Takia Najee Washington. Joseph Ross Waxman. Brian Andrew Westcott. Ryan Donald Wheeler. Ethan Aaron Whitaker. Nathan Martin White. DeMarcus Dwight Wiggins. Ethan Skylar Wiggins. Alexis Michelle Williams. Emmanuel Seth Williams. Gabriel Francisco Williams. Gregory Francisco Williams. Griffin Delaney Williams. Jack Robert Williams. Maxton James Williams. Robert Eugene Williams Jr. Samuel Robert Perez Williams. John Weber Williamson. Madeline Rose Williamson. Mackenzie Grace Wilson. Charles Holton Winslow. Nyla Nicole Witherspoon. Leah Lynn Woodard. Haley Francis Wynn. Elijah Rex Yoakum. Isabel Grace Talbot Young. Toby Alexander Young. Alyssa Renee Yunkin. Nadia Zychenko. Jesus Achilles Zamora Enriquez. Hannah Lee Zaychek. Maritza Lynn Zenis Martinez. Alexander Thomas Zenovis.
Okay, guys, let's give these guys one more hand. Class of 2023. Outstanding. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I will ask the student leaders on stage to join me at the podium to lead the class in the time-honored tradition of changing their tassels on their caps, signifying their transition from students to graduates of Great Bridge High School. All graduates, please stand. By the power vested in me, by the Commonwealth of Virginia and the Chesapeake School Board, I pronounce you graduates of Great Bridge High School. Students, move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations. Now, before we leave today, I'd invite everyone here to join us in singing the Great Bridge alma mater as we celebrate the class of 2023. If the Cord students would please come forward. Please remain standing as the graduates depart.